Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Just Tunji. I'm Tunji. Okay, so tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you while I'm painting. I don't ever do watercolors, but just feel like doing it. And also I just feel compelled to come and just talk to you tonight. So I had asked you guys to, like, what subjects would you like for me to touch on? And one of the big ones was how to get to the point to where you're looking at yourselves in the mirror and you're saying, I love you. So, like I said, I'm no doctor, I'm no teacher or anything like that. I can just go by my own personal experience and what got me to where I'm at, spiritually. Okay, so if I'm going to tell the story, I guess because there's a lot that got me to that point. So, some folks might be mad. I'm sorry. I'm going to do my best to make sure that I, conceal, people as much as I possibly can in this whole story. So this is not to bash anybody. This is not to talk bad about anybody. Everybody, if I do bring somebody up, anybody that is brought up in this conversation, I have nothing but the deepest respect for. I have nothing but the deepest love for, because without them being in my life, I would not be here at this point. So I have nothing but love for everyone, Okay. So for those who know me, know that I was married for 21 years. Now you would have thought that would have, brought me to my spiritual awakening, but honest and truthfully, that breakup wasn't all that bad. It was a mutual, yeah, it's time for us to part ways type thing. And even now, we are awesome co-parents and even better friends. But we grew up together, so we had a friendship first. We were much better friends than we were married. So, it wasn't that took me to that. Now, don't get me wrong. It was still hard. It was hard, especially when you have children, small children, because, they're not really understanding everything that's going on at that particular point in time, and you don't really want to tell them about it, but you don't know how long you can keep it from them, stuff like that. But, it worked out. It worked out. But anyways, fast forward a few months down the line, I fell in love unexpectedly. I wasn't ready to. I knew I wasn't ready to. I told the other person I wasn't ready to. It happened. And, at first it was wonderful. I had thought that I had found everything that I was looking for. The total package. Respectful. He loved God. He loved me. He loved my children. Everything was equal. We were going to build together. We were going to build this amazing empire, That was the dream. That was the dream. Okay, so yeah. At first it went good. Then, how can I say it? The normal BS that goes on in relationships that normally, F it. What I thought it wasn't what it was, honest and truthfully. I thought it was something that was on a solid foundation, and it wasn't. It wasn't on a solid foundation. Come to find out, I wasn't the choice. I was an option. I don't do good with being options. I'm not very well being options at all. I don't share. I'm sorry. I'm selfish. All right. So, let it go. Let the situation go. We broke up for a little bit. I mean, I don't know what it is about this person, but we just kept being drawn to each other, drawn to each other. It was just like one narcissistic cycle after another. It's like, it came to be 2 years of narcissistic cycles. But I was so in love and so blinded by, you know, what the possibility of our love was together and the stuff that we can do. And then on top of that, whew, he could talk. He knew how to get to me. He knew how to, I guess you could say, push my buttons to bring me back to where he wanted me to be at, you know. So finally, it just got to the point where, you know, I was losing myself. I was losing myself. It's like I couldn't work on my dreams. Everything was always such an emergency. Everything was always about him. Everything, you know. What I wanted didn't matter. It's like my job didn't matter, you know, just as long as he got what he wanted. And it started to drain me. I started to lose myself. Started to lose my sense of self-worth, you know. I didn't feel like I had a voice. When I did voice my opinion, it didn't matter, you know, or there would have been an argument to ensue just so he could get his way, you know. It got to the point where I didn't even want to I didn't want to say anything because I didn't even want to freaking argue anymore. And I started getting depressed. I know the people around me started seeing it. I do. I know y'all saw it. I know y'all saw it. And I'm sorry, but it's kind of hard to talk about stuff like that, you know? How do you tell the people who thinks that you are this strong person, you know? Because on the outside, yeah, you're carrying the world on your shoulders. You are taking care of you, your finances, your job, your child, this person, whatever it is that they have to take care of. But not only that, but you have other people in your life that you're also taking care of, and you're just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, but yet nobody is giving you anything in return. You're not getting love. You're not getting conversation. I mean, yeah, you may be getting great sex, but what is that? I mean, honest, let's be true. What is that? If you don't have that, connection, if you don't have that energy, if you don't have that growth, what do you have? Honestly, what do you have? I didn't have that. It was slowly but surely. And then slowly but surely, I just started getting nickel and dime, you know. But yet, if you ask questions, it's an argument. If I tried to leave the situation, you know, man. So it was like, what do you do? What do you do? And at the time, it was kind of hard anyway, because, you know, there was he had a house. Went out my way. Well, he went out his way. Because he didn't have to do this. You know, he let this person stay there. And it was out of the kindness of his heart, because this was somebody that I cared deeply for. And then, well, that kind of went to hell in a handbasket. That's a whole nother story. But that just also added to the strife. But anyways, there was dependencies that I didn't approve of that was being hidden. And when I finally just said F it and just brought it all to life, that's when all hell broke loose there, you know. I finally ended the cycle, but it hurt. When I tell you, because I love this man so much. Like, anybody who knows me know that I am a cut-off queen. If I am done with you, I'm done with you. There will be no communication whatsoever. You can't call, text, email, Instagram, send a carrier pigeon, nothing, you know? But this person just kept coming back. And then God just kept saying, I kept hearing God saying, do not give up. Do not give up. Don't give up on this person. Don't give up on this person. Don't give up on this person. That's not him. That is not him. He loves you. You two have this connection. Do not let it go. So I listened to God. I listened to God. I listened to God. I stayed. He made me look like a straight up clown. When I tell you, full white face, makeup, red nose that honks, red shoes, clown. But I listened to God and I stayed. I stayed. I did exactly what he told me to. And finally God said, it's time to go. And when God said go, that's when you go. So I went. Oh, it hurt. It still hurts. I'm not going to lie. It still hurts. But, you know, I pray. I meditate. I give it to God. And when it gets to the point where, you know, I feel like I just need that extra help, I pray some more, you know. But during all that, during all this, I was doing a lot of praying. And I was asking God, please, God, show me what I'm not seeing. Show me what I need to do. Please guide me, God. I don't feel, I feel numb inside. I feel empty. I need you, Lord. I need you. I need you. I know you're seeing this. I know you're not going to put me through anything that I can't bear. But God, I feel like I'm dying here. I need help. Please, please help me. Oh, I think I cried for like a good hour or something. I cried myself to sleep. Woke up that next morning and it's like I started receiving messages. I mean, like just from everywhere, just from everything, messages. And one of the first things that God told me to do was go look in the mirror and say, I'm sorry. So I did. Looked in the mirror, and before I can even get the words, I'm sorry. Just you never know how much hurt you have inside until you start to apologize to yourself. Taraya, you dead yet, babe? Yes. All right. No, honey, I'm still doing it. Okay. But yeah, you never know how much hurt you have inside until you are standing in that mirror completely naked to yourself with the truth, and you have to apologize for the ways that you have hurt yourself or you have let others hurt you. But it's a necessary step. It's a necessary step. Once those tears started flowing and I actually got out the words I apologize for, it's just like everything else just started flowing after. It wasn't me at this point. It felt like it was God just pushing me through my spirit just to talk to myself and just to say, I am sorry, I'm sorry. And just to let myself know how strong I am. You're bigger than all of this. You are such a strong person. And I love you for getting out of this toxic situation because it was what was best for you and your children. I love you. I love you. I love you. It was so freeing. It was so freeing.
You okay, Mom?
And then that's when I got to the point where I can talk to you guys. That's when God said to me, all right, it's time for you to stop wallowing. I got work for you to do. I need for you to tell people what I've done for you so that you can help them to get to where you're at, and then you all can move forward together. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am letting you know of my experience and how I got there so that you can start your path, and then we can start growing together, and we can start doing, I guess you can say, doing our spiritual thing together. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying this. This is very therapeutic for me, just like I know that it's therapeutic for you. And I appreciate all of your warm comments. Thank you for your notes. To all my beautiful women at church, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't know how much, I don't know the words for You give me so much inspiration. Looking at all of you guys and how you support me, I guess you can say, and how you believe in me, it makes me believe in myself even more. It does. Because this was scary. This was scary to just put myself out there to you like that, you know? I'm a very private person. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm generally a very, very private person. But this has been very therapeutic for me, just as it has been for you guys as well, as I said. And I want to thank you. So yeah, that's how I got to the point where I had to look in the, I got to the mirror and I started loving myself. Now, I'm not going to lie, I went through a whole bunch of pain. I mean, it hurt. It hurt. It felt like that I was getting knocked down, dragged out. It felt like my heart was ripping out of my chest and just had all these holes and was stopping because I gave everything into this relationship that I could. I mean, like everything. I honestly tried. I can honestly and truly say that I tried with all my relationships, whether it's friendships, whether it's a lover, with all of my relationships, I give it my all. I give it my all until you give me a reason not to. And even when he gave me a reason not to, but I did it because the Lord told me to. I did it because even though everybody else, or everybody period, was probably looking at me like, this girl is just a dummy. What is wrong with her? I was following my orders. My orders come from the Lord. So when he tells me to do something, I'm going to do it. No matter how I look towards everybody else, I'm still going to do it. So yeah, like even now with these videos, this is what he's telling me to do. Talking to you guys today, this is what I felt compelled to do. Even though Lord knows I didn't want to do it, but those were my orders. And anybody who knows, ever received an order from God knows, you better do it. So, yeah, I hope that you like my story. I'm sorry that I didn't finish my painting. However, I will show you guys what it looks like on the next video, because I gotta admit, this is kind of fun. I don't do colors. I am like absolutely horrible with colors, but I can do black and white and ink all day. So, oh yeah, and I just started doing sculptures with cement. Now that is satisfying. And the best part is, it's just like working with nail acrylic. As long as you keep it wet, you can mold it to whatever you want, which is exciting. So yeah, so thank you. If you guys like this video, or please hit the like button down below. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the alarm bell for any new videos that comes through. And I want to do something with you guys right now. Okay? So, just like I'm looking at you, just look at me. Don't talk. Or, I mean, I know you're not talking, but just pay attention. I love you. I know that your journey is hard. Mine is too. I'm learning more and more that as you get closer to God, your journey is going to get tougher. Just know that you are not alone. You have help. All you have to do is ask for it. That's it. All you'd have to do is ask for it. Ask God for help. Give him your burdens and let it go. I promise you, it's not going to last long. Remember, trouble don't last always. You are doing a wonderful job on your personal growth. I am so proud of you. Thank you for taking this journey with me. And remember, look in the mirror, say I love you. Did you do something for yourself? Have you? Have you done something for your personal well-being? Have you just done something for a peace of mind? You need that. You need that peace of mind. Take some time to yourself. Have a good one, y'all.